Wonderful brothers and sisters, another incident again, another incident. I don't know what is happening to the world today, another incident again. Now, this is an incident that really shocked a lot of people all over the world. And this is something that was not even covered by the media, mainstream media. It is an incident that had happened, I think, was it 1 week before Charlie Kirk was, assassinated? And this is something that happened 1 week, and mainstream medias were not covering it. It was through the social media that this, the video went viral. That is when now everybody started knowing that actually this incident happened. It is an incident of one lady, a Ukrainian lady, who ran, all of us know what is happening in Ukraine. And she took refuge to the US as a refugee because her country was torn in war. And she went to the US and she was there as a refugee. And this lady was in a train, and one of the mad person, let me just call him mad person. I don't know if mad is enough to describe this person. A bewitched, wicked beast, just stabbing an innocent lady seated on a train. You just wake up with your stupidity and possessed spirit, and he stabbed this lady just innocently, and the lady kind of like was shocked and did not know what had happened to her until some time, and that is when now he looked at the person and the lady just fell down. And shocking enough, those who were in the train, nobody even paid attention over what happened to this lady. They only realized after an incident had happened and the lady's already fallen down because people were so busy on their phones. I think social media has become even a cancer in our society. It's a cancer. People don't even know what is happening in their surrounding. Even there was a time I saw a documentary whereby school children were going for a trip in a bus, and all the children were on social media. They were on their phones, and it so happened that the driver that was driving these kids had epilepsy. So the driver was attacked by epilepsy just right in the middle of the highway. And the bus was really moving, and no kids actually, other kids were just paying attention on their phones. It was only one kid who noticed that something is wrong with the driver, and he rushed in front of the driver and tried to help the driver, and he tried to steer up and applied brakes. This is a young kid who was well taught by the parents. And after the incident, the kid said the parents used to discourage him to always be glued on their phones, on social medias and all that. And if it was not of that kid, the entire bus, all those children will have perished. But one kid saved the entire bus. So this issue of this train, this lady, a Ukrainian lady, being stabbed on the train, and people could not even pay attention. I don't know. I don't understand what exactly is happening in our society today. I just don't understand. I don't understand. This is what happened. Please welcome.
Now faced the death penalty after he allegedly stabbed a woman to death on a train in North Carolina. Doug Luzader has more from our nation's capital.
Well, this attack in Charlotte comes as the Trump administration had already been highlighting crime in large cities, and this tragedy has now become part of the ongoing debate. President Trump during a rare dinner out in Washington last night, driving home his message on crime in the nation's capital.
This city, here I am, standing out in the middle of the street. I wouldn't have done this 3 months ago, 4 months ago.
And the president also reacting to the shocking murder of 23-year-old Irina Zarutska, a Ukrainian refugee who was brutally stabbed to death while riding a train in Charlotte, North Carolina. Also jarring, the 13 mugshots of the suspect, DeCarlos Brown, who was walking free despite a lengthy criminal history.
And here's a picture of it. This is the picture of it.
On social media, the president posted a video about the attack.
We have to respond with force and strength. We have to be vicious just like they are.
Charlotte's mayor called it a heartbreaking attack while urging the video not be shown. Zarutska's family issued a statement. No family should have to go through this. This could have been anyone riding the light rail that night. We are committed to making sure this never happens again. The Justice Department is now seeking federal charges against Brown and questioning why, based on his record, he was not already behind bars.
Had he been held in custody, she would be alive today.
And President Trump said that as early as today, he would announce another city that will be the target of stepped-up federal law enforcement.
So that guy was already a criminal, and he had already done a lot of criminality, that beast. And President Trump is offered that the guy should be, I think the sentence is supposed to be death sentence. I don't know if America still offers death sentence or life sentences. But if it were in countries like Uganda, you will be actually on a live bullets, put on a stadium, and everybody will see, so that he can be an example to others. And the military will just shower him bullets. That is so awful. And I wonder those type of people. I wonder where do they come from? In fact, I wonder, and I was shocked even that this guy who did this, he's a black man. You know, he's a black man. These are type of people who bring shame to black people. It's so bad. It is so bad. How do you kill an innocent person? How? That lady was so harmless. She was just taking a train going somewhere, or maybe going back home, or maybe going to work. Just a harmless little girl. The dude with all these rastas. Some people. No wonder, because I saw one of the videos, somebody was saying if it was a black lady that really happened to, right now we could hear noises all over. We could hear noises all over and all that. But the issue is not about black or white or brown or yellow or whatever. The issue is about morality, good and right, doing what is right and doing that one which is good in the society. There are bad people amongst all the races. In all the races, there are lots of bad people. And also in all the races, there are also lots of good people. So we cannot profile a certain race because of one spoiled beast and then you profile the entire race. No. Because there are so many good people among so many good races all over the world. But I think what President Trump said, I think that is, to me, that person deserves it relative to the videos that we saw. That guy deserves it. He should not even be breathing, eating food in prison for nothing. Those are people who need to be done away with immediately. How do you kill an innocent, harmless young lady? How? That is not good. That is not good. And that's why people need to uphold good morals. They need to uphold good morals. This issue of people becoming so demonic, the government need to handle such like people more sacrificiously. You know, especially when you just look suspicious. When you're just suspicious, you must be manhandled properly, because you are a threat to life and property of people. How do you apply tattoos in your face? That is bad. That is bad. Very, very bad. Please drop some comments and tell me how you feel about this situation or this incident. I might actually not maybe have enough knowledge of it, but to me, what stings, it stings. You know, what stings, stings. We cannot sugarcoat it. It stings. And men, take care of yourselves outside there. Take care of yourselves outside there. Otherwise, thank you very much. God bless you. Looking forward to see you again next time. Thank you.